We don't have $60,000 to pay someone to do one video.
I didn't make all the money back, which is kind of weird to me because everything looked great. You know, it was a woman's product, 80% women, 18 to 24, mainly in the US. Everything looked great, but it didn't convert.
Filled with anxiety when I think of YouTube recently, and I hate that.
Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. This is an attempt to uncover the source of our nightmares as we pull back the curtains of what beauty gurus fear most. The truth. This is the reality that may have started it all. Since Laura, Manny Mua, Nikita Dragon and Gabrielle Zamora have come out and exposed themselves, we've had beauty gurus left, right and centre giving their inputs on the industry and where it's headed, including Marlena Stell, who sparked a war with her latest video exposing how much money-hungry beauty influencers make. And you can see in my last video, we uncover and debunk her whole video. We've even had brands coming out and exposing influencers after Marlena's video came out. I'd like to thank Marlena Stell for having the courage to publish a YouTube video exposing what's going on behind the scenes in the cosmetic industry. I've attempted to shed light on the mobster-like behaviour of top-level beauty influencers and their management. And I've been accused of jealousy, called a liar and a hater. Fact, a brand I consulted with asked me to inquire about working with a top-level beauty influencer. The influencer's management offered me these options. Number 1, 25 grand, product mention and a multi-branded product review. 2, 50 to 60 grand, dedicated product review, price determined by length of video. 75 to 85 grand, dedicated negative review of a competitor's product, price determined by length of video. 4, a minimum 10% affiliate link or code to use on Instagram and YouTube. Yes, option 3 is legit. Payment to damage the competition's business. I told you it was mob-like behaviour. The demands and threats of influencers and their management have got to stop. The lack of disclosure by top-level influencers is fraud, and it's time for the Federal Trade Commission to step in. Start charging fines and shut this bullshit down. To the followers, subs who still refuse to believe their idols are thugs, pull your head out of your favourite beauty influencer's ass and see what's actually going on in this industry. Hashtag beauty influencers, hashtag fraud, hashtag FDC, hashtag makeup education. To which James Charles responded, I've never heard of this happening and believe what you want, but most of us do disclose sponsorships. I can't wait to talk about people like the man who posted this in a video very soon. I've got to say though, the most thorough perspective on the fall of the beauty community has been Tati Westbrook's latest upload, which we uncover today. Tati Westbrook has since come out in her latest video and said that she hopes people learn from their mistakes. It's pretty clear that she's referring to Laura Lululua here. She touches on the cancel community on YouTube and how people referring to Manny and Laura were so quick to jump on the hate bandwagon of Jeffree Star when everyone was hating on him, and that she stood by his side even though she got hate letters. And I think the message that Tati was trying to portray in this video was that money is not an issue, but certain influencers are definitely driven by this money factor, as we saw when Marlene Estelle, a former friend of Manny MacBook, exposed that he was allegedly going to charge her a fee of $60,000 to promote MUG on his channel. Now, I decided to take things a little further with this investigation and interview a brand owner by the name of Ariel. He has worked with multiple influencers before in the past with his very successful dropshipping businesses, and ask him what he thinks about the pricing of shoutouts these days in a world warped with alleged overpriced influencer fees. Do you think if someone has 5 million followers on YouTube, they should be charging $60,000 to promote stuff?
I would say it depends. It varies. I mean, as you know, like Kylie Jenner and her sister, you have multiple millions of followers, and they charge, $250,000, $200,000 for a shout out. But they're on a whole different level. They're actual like celebrities. They're not just quote internet famous. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for real.
So I would say it depends. It depends on all that. Like there's many factors. Like I would hate to give you like a set answer, but it just really depends on many different factors.
I guess engagement and all that type of stuff as well, eh?
Yeah. Pretty much just the question of profitability and all that. Pretty much. So it depends on the person and all that. There's a lot of things that you have to just check out beforehand. But it's something. It's a very big question, to be honest. It's a lot of money for many people. And yeah, I would say you just have to just do your homework right and do a lot of homework if you're gonna put that money down. But overall, I think it's just it just goes down to the exact person that you're trying to work with.
For real. Is that kind of like a normal price for someone with that amount of subscribers? Like, I can understand 5 million is a lot, but like...
I mean, to be frank with you, I worked with someone with 2.2 million followers on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I believe 2.2, 2.3, like right under like 3 million, and like I paid $4,000 for the shout out. And
wow.
And that's just with someone with 3 million followers. But for 5 million, it's a lot.
That kind of puts things into perspective, eh?
Yeah. So I think it's just relative. I mean, if you can make the money back, it depends, because each YouTube channel is different. I would have to give you this answer, but it just depends. It's just you just have to do your homework right, and just pretty much, because you don't know how that shout out's going to go until you run it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for real. That seems like so much. Oh my god, I so want to know like who you paid, but like I won't ask that.
It's someone that you talked about on your channel.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
So it's someone on you talked about your channel. I can't say.
Oh, okay. So have you worked with lots of people with millions of followers before in the past, or is it just this like one-off person that you've worked with?
I've worked with a couple. So far I only worked with 2 verified people.
Mm-hmm.
And that other verified person I worked with actually yesterday. You said the question was, if they have millions of followers.
Yeah. Do they charge you $60,000?
No, they don't actually. Let's see. The first person had about 2.3 million followers verified, and they charged me about $3,300. And the second person yesterday charged me $4,000, and they have about 2.2 million followers, and verified as well. So with this person, they're getting about 400K views per story. So it's usually $1,000 per 100K. So yeah, that's the typical range. It's like about charge 100K, or for each 100K they get on their story consistently is about 1K. So they're getting about 4,000. Easy math, it's 4K. So it was justified, and I ran it. And but yeah, I worked with 2 people. Sorry if I'm going on a tangent, but yeah, I worked with 2 people with over 1 million.
Yeah.
But those are just personal brands. I worked with like theme pages, meme pages that have like maybe 1 million, under 1 million.
They tend to charge a lot less, say, those meme pages.
Yeah, they're just like $50, $100, like a couple hundred at the most.
Do you make a return on investment on the influencers that you have used that have charged you like $3,000 or $4,000?
Yesterday, to be frank, I didn't make all the money back, which is kind of weird to me, because everything looked great. It was a woman's product, 80% women, 18 to 24, mainly in the US. Mm-hmm. Everything looked great, but it didn't convert, which I
guess that sometimes happens. That's just the nature of the business.
I got a better returns on meme pages, theme pages.
Oh really? Oh okay.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But not that personal brands don't work, or people with millions of followers don't work, but it's just that it's
More
it's
niche.
just a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I'm still experimenting with that.
Right. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Yeah, I was going to say it would be pretty shit if you paid someone like 60 grand and they didn't make you back like anywhere near as much.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that would suck. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely puts things into perspective.
Tati touches on what Marlena stated and says that it's not all of the beauty community charging $60,000 a pop. There's a select few, and that she wants to stand up for herself and defend her community, which a lot of people admired. And apparently, Marlena has completely contradicted herself in this video, because Tati states that when she tried to contact Marlena to promote her magic pills, Marlena's manager allegedly said that she would only talk about them on her channel for a non-disclosed price. And with that, Tati leaks her own private emails between her and MUG. Hi Blank, it's Tati from Glam Life Guru. I hope you guys are doing well. This weekend, I started receiving notices that MUG was crediting sales to my affiliate account. I'm a little confused and was hoping you could explain to me, because I didn't think I was in your affiliate program anymore. I've kept promoting your makeup for the last couple of years because it's great, and I've really just wanted to support Marlena, and I know I was terrible at linking. But since I wasn't doing it for the money, I always felt like if someone wanted to buy, they'd just go to your site and buy. Thanks Blank. Honestly, I really don't need to be paid to promote Makeup Geek. I really love your products and appreciate the trailblazing Marlena has been doing for us all, so it's my pleasure to support you guys. Of course, I would love to collaborate in the future, but more than that, would just love to see you again. Please let me know the next time you're in Los Angeles and let's hang out. And I think guys, in my opinion, allegedly girl, she leaked these emails to show us what kind of a money-driven company MUG is, and that they're not one to talk. Tati speaks about her Halo Beauty launch and how she got no support from anyone, and that there were even calculated events where people went out of their way to F her over, expose her and her Halo pills. Now I had a search through YouTube of course to see who she was referring to. It's not hard to see who she was talking about. The way I worked it out right is that Tati probably hangs out with people who have around or near her following, so I typed in on YouTube Halo Beauty Review, and you can tell by majority of the thumbnails they're not going to be good reviews. So I'm not here to out anyone, but if you do your own research, it's pretty easy to figure out who the select few are that badmouthed her pills publicly in one form or another. Now, have these people actually worked with Tati before in the past? Well, Tati literally stated in her video herself that when she does decide to hang out with people, she's not Snapchatting and Instagramming it all the time. She wants to be there with that person and live in the moment. So maybe we'll never know who Tati was referring to. Anyway, that's all for this investigation. Don't forget to subscribe. All my social media will be linked down below, and I'll see you guys in our next investigation.